Going live. I'm live. And here I am just trying to share my screen. I'm using the YouTube platform for this live stream, so it's a little different. And hi, there's my hand. But what am I doing here? I'm trying to share my screen, and that would be this screen. Okay. I guess I shared the wrong screen. Okay, and there's my, and I have my, that didn't happen last time. Let me just see if I can turn off the webcam. Why is the webcam, am I showing the webcam? I think I am, right? Okay, I'm about to show you some other stuff, but I want to make sure this is working right. Why can I not? Okay, there's the webcam. Sorry about this, guys. Let me try this one more time. I didn't really want to show the webcam, but I don't mind. I just put my hat on and get in the picture. However, I'd love to get rid of that. I can't even move it. I'm not sure what's going on here. So what I need to do now is I need to check my content. Let's just go to the content and see if it's even streaming. This is happening because, okay, that's good, nice. It says webcam. Let's watch it and hear it. All right, so there's the webcam in there. Okay, well, obviously, I got to figure it out a little more, but let's keep going. I just want to show, I'd like to be able to get this out of the way, though, and it's not letting me move that. So thank you for that thumbs up. I need that. Okay, so if you go to my Facebook page, let me see if I can get it in here. See, the webcam's all weird, right? There we go. I'm in the eye. Okay. Cosmic Summit, June 20. I'll see you there. Was this Atlantis Facebook page? That's great. That's why I shouldn't be doing live streams at 7 in the morning. Was this Atlantis Facebook page right here? Wow, 3 thumbs up. That's so cool. Thank you, 3. If you go there and you go to the photos and you start to scroll down, you'll find this one. Okay, there you go. So we got this started, and I'm gonna have to get used to using the. See, what's happened is the YouTube platform finally caught up and let me share my screen. This is literally the first time I'm doing this, so we'll give it a try. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to see those thumbs up. What is this thing? Okay, so here we are. If I can, I don't have control. I don't have a zoom in, zoom out. Oh, that's because it's the picture. Okay, so here's what you do. You go to my page, you go find this picture, and then you click on the blue link, and it takes you right there. All right, sorry about that. I've been awake for a couple of hours. Now, what are we looking at here? Is it modern day? Maybe, but there is a hill right in the middle of it. So where are we? When we zoom out, we can see where we are. We're right on the kind of the border of the T up here. I've talked about that a few times. Let's see if I can zoom back in and catch it. Did I get it? I feel like I missed it. Oh, there it is. See, I got it. Good. All right, there it is. It's this intersection, I guess, tri-junction, you could call it. Also, I think my voice is a little loud. I need to make sure that the microphone is set. I'm looking at making sure that it's all good for future live streams. But anyways, let me hear you in the chat. I don't see any chats. Let me hear you in the chat if you think the mic is a little too loud. And if you don't, I made some changes I never thought I could make today too. So I haven't done this in a while. All right, now let's follow this line out. So if you follow this line, I almost want to put a pin in it so we know where we are. Let's put that right there. But then we have to save it to this. I didn't really want to save it to this. All right, I saved it. I didn't really want to do that. Does it disappear? No. Okay, good. Because I can't see it when I'm zoomed out. And I know that I followed it all the way over. Where was that? Right way out here in the middle of the desert, this road goes. So let's follow it a little bit, and then we'll measure it and see. It's going both directions, right? It's going this way as well, and we'll go there later. And going down here, let's do this now since I haven't done this one today. I did it a long time ago. You zoom in, and it's literally gone, right? This line. Thank you, James. Oh, yeah, and I wonder if I click this, does it show up? No, because this is not StreamYard. Thank you, Al Bundy. Okay, welcome and good morning. So this line right here, how old is it? Now you see these farms are going on top of it, so they don't care about the line. The river went through it. Thank you, Crypto. Good morning. Yeah, see, I wake up early and I went to bed like right after we talked. So I'm an early riser and I crash early, like even 6 p.m. sometimes I'm done. And I was, when you said 2 hours, look at it. There's the line right there. Yeah, Crypto, I'm using the YouTube stream platform. So, I know that I think you're paying for StreamYard, but I am not paying for StreamYard. See, look at this old ancient line. And do you think that's modern day at all? Do you think that the modern government did this? Look at that. Let's get that out of there. Why is that in my way? See, look at that. And then if we zoom out, how many miles away from the origin are we? Pretty far away. Let me just wait. 10,000 feet. At the bottom, you can see it's 10,000 feet. Let's just grab the tape measure instead and see how far. That's 8 miles right there. And I didn't even finish following it. So that's one direction. We can go down and find that. Where is it? Is that it right there? Or is that another line? It looks like that's it, right? That's it. So we can keep going. And how old is that ancient line? Is it a road? I have a reason to believe it's a canal, and I can show you that in a moment. But it kind of disappears right here. A fault line. You know, fault lines aren't usually so clear cut and clean. Fault lines don't usually appear like a line. The San Andreas Fault, you can't zoom in on it. It's rocks that are so tightly pressed together that we know about it, but it's not like you can see it. I mean, yeah, you can see fissures. I remember when the Landers earthquake happened, a new fissure opened up, but they're not so straight, and they certainly don't go 8 miles long. I mean, this fissure was just going across the road. There's a place near the San Andreas Fault, near my house right now. Here, look at that. There it goes right there. The San Andreas Fault, has a bunch of smaller faults, and there's this badland area where the road has to be repaired all the time because it goes across that fault line. So like right here, if that were a fault, and I don't believe this is a fault, you would see damage right here. It would always be moving and tweaking and going an inch per year, and maybe not an inch per year, but something like that. I don't think it's a fault line. I think it's too straight and too visible. Look at that. What is that inside there? Is that a house? There's a little dirt. I think it used to be a canal. I'll show you why in a minute. And wow, there it hits this, and now it's gone, right? Maybe on the other side we can find it. Let's do this. Let's straighten it out like this. And then go straight down and see if we can find it. Pop back up. I'm not seeing it. Wait, is that it? I'm not seeing anything now. And that's another thing. I mean, how far does it have to go before it's like considered megalithic? 8 miles isn't that big of a deal. I think modern day government could do it, but now we're talking about 20 miles, right? Let's see. Let me measure it again now. I don't remember exactly where I lost it, but 14 miles approximately right here. Is that where we lost it, right? Let's see here. And then you see other ancient lines. Look at these. What's going on with those? Where's my line? Right up here? Right there? You can kind of see it right here. So about 10 miles. And that's just this one. Let's go back up and start over again and go over this direction real quick. I mean, this one looks like it's been totally cut through the bedrock. And what's, yeah, you think maybe that's modern day, but it looks like we've got like a breccia ridge, breccia, an outcrop of rocks, but a ridge that looks like it's the rocks that are left over. Let's go to the original spot here. Okay, that's the house. I'm sorry, I'm reading your comment, Crypto. Yeah, I get what you're saying. At first, I thought you were saying something else. Let's see here. Oh, here's another line too, going this direction. And you can see how it's altered the landscape, the bedrock. I would call that bedrock. And yeah, would it take chisels? How would you cut through this? And how many years ago? So we've got the house right in the middle of the tri-junction, right? And so we're going this direction, and you can see the modern day roads. It's a dirt road. There's a modern day or modern used dirt road. So they don't even follow this natural thing. And yes, they do in some spots. I've already checked. In some areas, it turns into a road. Now, it seems to angle up here and continues moving. I guess I should move my mouse away from the microphone. I bet you can hear that clicking. Give me a 2 if you can hear the clicking from my mouse, or give me a 1 if you don't hear the clicking from my mouse. And the reason why I ask that is because I'm going to be using this streaming more, I think. I'm trying to get, look, I should be making more money from my channel. I do have a lot of affiliate links now. Check them all out in the description. Brandon Bolton, good morning to you. James Big Hands, thank you. The topographical height would be interesting to have. I can do that. I can do that. No problem. First of all, topographical height. What's this? Okay, so it does angle again, and we can go and see the road. Let's follow it a little. See, it keeps angling. So the road is angling up and going almost north. And I forgot that happened. I was actually thinking that it was going east. It has degraded quite a bit, okay? And you don't even see any roads following it. Here, the roads, I think, starts to follow it. And you can see some tractor activity because this area here where the water or whatever happened here, that sand is more valuable. It has a value. And so they have the tractors. They always go to the places where the water brings the sand, and they grab the sand there. We have another very interesting thing here. Is that modern day? Obviously, it must be modern day, right? I don't know what that is, but it's probably not some Greek temple. It looks like one of those water troughs for animals, but maybe it's covered or something. And then you've got some other modern day, looks like red tanks. The one means no clicking. Good. Thank you, James. Yeah, so there's the, is it a modern day road at this point? It looks like some of this stuff going on here could be modern day. And I'm not saying it isn't. I don't know everything about everything. I do believe that most of the stuff I show is not modern day. The untitled place mark, is it, how far away is that? I can tell you by looking down below, it says 10,000 feet. 10,000 feet is about 2 miles, right? So that's about 5 miles away. I do believe that I found it much farther away. Here's another spot where I was following it, and you can see the modern day road next to, I don't know what's going on there. Is that an artifact? Yeah, that's an artifact. So what's happened there? You can see it happened to both the modern day road. It's just an unalignment of the images. No, ma'am. Can I get a no, ma'am, Al Bundy? Okay, let's go back because I followed it way out here to this thing, and then I stopped. I found that tank back here. Where was that tank? Whatever that tank was. I don't know. That's a modern day road. Okay, that's modern day for sure. And when I say modern day, I do believe that they maintain it. You can see this older road underneath it. That's not the thing I was following. the thing I was following, I don't know. I think it's this thing right here. And you see it is kind of curved at this point. So maybe it's all modern day, honestly. But why would the house be built on it? I'm going to show you the last part. Let's just back out and see where that started. It started... Where did that start? It started like right here or down here. I know we can always go back here and find it. Right there. Right there. And let's just go to the third direction. Is it modern day? I don't know. I guess it's probably not like in the last 50 years. Why would somebody build a house right in the middle if the government was using it for something? And I don't really see the road following it the whole distance. Here we've got these white boxes in the middle of it. Also, outside of it, you can see a bunch of other stuff's going on in this bedrock here. Something was going on here. Look at all those straight lines in there. This is going to be a quick video. Last chance for some chats. I want to start doing more shorter videos like this. So I'll do another one later today. Going to try to pump out and get some uploaded videos as well. And yeah, I'll tell you another thing. I started using that VidQ. I got it for like 90 cents. And I think it just makes a little bit more sense to use it. Okay, we followed it out, and look what's happened. It's met up with another one. Now, here's the thing that I think is proof that it's a canal. Look at those trees going in the straight line inside that one. That follows my canal research. Okay, we've got a lot of trees here. That means there was water here. Now, our road is going through that, so it's not as old as the trees. So maybe it is modern day, but why it's going so straight and why it's bigger than a house doesn't make much sense to me. I mean, especially out in the middle of the desert, where I don't know if we're in Mauritania still or if we're in Mali. There's another house. So this could be a sign that it's government right here. Maybe it's a pipeline of some sort. But look at this part right here. Those trees, I was thinking that it was an ancient canal because the trees building up in there like that, to me, make me feel like there's like water. All right, there you go. So yeah, that's about it. And I'm on the fence whether or not that's modern day or not. You can go and you can decide for yourself. I'm not really trying to push the issue. I do see some weird activity going on around here that makes me think like it was some type of mining, terraforming. But that being said, it's not that big. There are some connected lines. I do think it's ancient, to be honest. If I had to say right now, is this modern day or ancient, I'd say it's ancient. But at the same time, obviously, you see some modern day activities connected to it. And maybe they took it. Maybe they took it over. Those white boxes look like they're government. We certainly don't have any man on the ground, any street view. We can back out and see if I'm wrong. These other things nearby, if you don't know where we are because I showed at the beginning, Richat is just up here. Richat is barely a city, and it's all connected to some older stuff. And yeah, you see lines up here going through there, and I do suspect that it was part of something bigger that degraded away. And oh yeah, there was another. See, here's the thing. We can go. See, this was pretty deep. If I hit this X, it'll take us back to the beginning, and we have to scroll through all these photos to find this. You have to go very far through to find those. I've been finding more of these, a lot of them, and I don't know what these are. And this is similar, isn't it? But this was the one that this is actually in Saudi Arabia. Or in Arabia. I'm not sure if it's in Saudi Arabia country, but it's in the Arabian Peninsula up. Maybe it's, I think it is. And the thing is, you've got these skinny mountains, but you've got these grooves in them, and they don't match up. Like, how could that be a road? This is not a photographic artifact. This is the real thing right here. So I don't know the geological explanation. That's a different thing. Okay, now I'm getting pissed. There's this fly that's bugging me. I should have closed the window. All right. So when you scroll through here, here's another thing. I was talking about that just yesterday. That's up where I wanted to go when I was in Mauritania, but got the trip unplugged. So I don't want to scroll through all this again. That's from the beginning. So you got to go in like about 100 deep, and you'll find some other stuff. And I found this other thing. That's obviously modern day. I see Lubor Benda's name. He was a donor. He was very generous. Here are some, yeah, we're going to find that one that I just saw. That's the other. If you don't know about this one, this is the ancient equator alignment. Oh, I can't do that. See, I should close that. I don't want to lose my thing. I want to find that one inlet that's just so obvious. I just saw it. It's coming up soon. So here, look at these weird things. Let me get rid of that. Yeah, look at that weird stuff going on. That looks modern day, though. That's Australia. And these are ridges that just go on for like 100 miles. Where's that one? See, there's another one of those groove top mountain things. Hey, Gary, welcome. I'm almost done with this live stream, but I'm going to be doing more. If you're not familiar with Cosmic Summit, I'm going to be there in June, and I'm just trying to ramp up for it. And so I'm trying to do a few. I'm also using a different platform. Yeah, this thing looks like some kind of canal T-junction as well. Where's the one I want to show you, though? Coming soon, I promise. There's the serpentine in the Tassil Najer. Definitely smoking gun evidence of a quarry activity going on. That's it. The Tassil Najer. I mean, come on. That's been worked. That's been machined. Okay, the one I want to show you is coming soon. Where did that go? Where did that go? I guess it's a lot farther back than I thought. Anyways, this thing's pretty much over. Thanks for joining. Thank you for giving me that word repurposed in modern times. There it is right there. This one. This is in the same area. And you see how it just looks like it was a canal or something, but it just degraded. And yeah, it's a horrible scan. 6 years. You've been following me for 6 years now? Okay, Crypto, let's give it a shot. What time are you finished with work, Crypto? Okay, here's what I want to do. I need to do it this way. We'll click right here, and we'll open up this Google Earth and see where this one's going. Okay, there it is. We can back out and see where it is. Let's put a pin on it just so we don't get lost. It's so easy for me to get lost. Project. Let's do that. I don't even know what I'm doing when I hit that, where it's going, where it's saving. So as you can see, it takes us in that same area we were in before. The T-sheet, okay, it's not north. Let's make it go north. And there we see the T-sheet city. It's not really a city. It's like a little village. There it is. There's T-sheet. It's not that small. It's a little bigger than I was remembering. We've got a historic mosque in T-sheet. Let's see if we can get a picture of that. There's the historic mosque. Now, I've never been to T-sheet before. It's definitely a trek. I am looking forward to giving it another try in November. We're going to work on this. We're going to get it going. There's T-sheet. Yeah, I've never seen these pictures before. Let's just finish those. I wouldn't want to be staying in these buildings. Those things collapse too easily. I don't see any mortar in there. So no, I wouldn't. See how you see piles of them collapse all the time. So I don't really like that type of architecture, especially in Wadan. I don't feel comfortable in it. Okay, now let's look at that thing. Why would that pop back out? I closed one thing and then, what did I do? I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, okay, there it is. I didn't. Okay, good. All right, so there's that weird, what looks like a canal going in one direction, starting from this ancient shoreline here. And it goes in quite a ways. I mean, not that far before it disappears. Here's another one. You see it you can find this intersection right there going that direction, and you can see that. See, look what's happening there. It's going out into this ancient ocean. This is a shoreline of some sort. And if you don't know where we're at, I'll just zoom way out so you can see the Eye of Africa. There's an ancient shoreline up there. And yeah, I do believe that was a big body of water here, and definitely down here. So they had a canal matrix, just like Plato described, right? Gary, if you're still here, I was thinking about you just the other day. I really, that's why I was reaching out in the group just yesterday. There's another one over here. Look at this one. So you've got these canal inlets, and the canals themselves, not really a lot of trees. You can kind of see the cut right there. That's why I think most of this stuff we're finding are canals. Oh, there you are. Cool, Gary. Yeah, no, I was thinking about you, and I started messaging in the chat just to kind of put myself back on the map. I was going to try to get back to Taiwan in July. Oh, look, see, this is the same size as a road. There's a car right there, or tire tracks, I should say. But we've got this straight canal just going straight into the desert. I say canal, maybe it's a road, but why would it have that weird inlet? Look at how it's cut through here, through the bedrock. Oh, actually, that's, yeah, something went on there. But look, you can still see the canals continuing right there. So, Gary, if you're not familiar, there's a 50-mile long canal that points right at the Richat structure. Someone's going to buy this painting off of me. I'm doing more paintings. I'm going to be in Greensboro, Tennessee, June 20th to 23rd on the panel at Cosmic Summit. I'm really excited about that. So excited. I'm going to miss my 40-year high school reunion. Huh? How old am I? Okay, and then what's this line? See, lines in the desert. Lines in the desert. Seattle in June. Lines in, oh, when I said July? Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I didn't expect to keep talking about these findings, but look at that clear-cut canal going through the desert. Come on, guys. You got to agree with me on that one. Well, I don't know if I'm going to even make it in July, but it's all to maintain my APRC. And I did, when I went back last time, they said I had to come back in a year. And now it just disappears under all this sand. There you go. So there's a canal, disappears under all the sand. Guys, maybe if we zoom in here, we can find the cut through right here. Gotcha. August 19th. Well, I'll definitely be back. Let's try to meet in the USA during August. Because I'll tell you what, if you're going to be in Seattle during that time, it's going to be a lot cooler than where I'm at. Although I do have a lot of construction work that I'm doing. How far away is this? So that's where we started. Let's, now I forgot. 20 miles. 20 miles. Did I just literally go 20 miles? Really? It's hard to believe. Yeah. Crazy, right? I don't know. I can't remember where I was. I didn't put another place marker down. And I also went on a different tangent. So can't remember where that was. But we can always watch the video again, right? That one started here. So all of these little things, when you see this enclave or this little opening and it points into a straight line, I do believe you're seeing a canal inlet. There's 1, 2. There's another one over here, 3. I've shown these before. My favorite ones to show are the ones right over here. These right here are very interesting. It separates a province, and you can see the canal inlet. The canal inlet, we've got these markers in the way. Let's get rid of everything. The canal inlet shows it has some kind of relationship with the bottom of the playa. So I don't know, maybe it has more modern day. I believe this used to be a sea of some sort. And that's why we have these shorelines. But you've got this wall going across. the bottom of the Playa lake bed. Oh, that's going to be hot, Gary. Well, we'll see. Maybe we can just meet up in Vegas then, like we did before. But you got to give me a place to sleep if I'm going to stay there overnight. Otherwise, you're going to have to come and swim in my pool. So could this have been an active entry point and it's degradation at all? I think it's degradation. I think it's clear. You see alluvial fans. You see the material was moved out of here. There is a river. I mean, a dry arroyo, would you call it? But you've got some kind of wall going over this mountain here. Were they damming it? I don't understand it. I'm not laying any claims because usually a dam goes across something that there would be an exit point for a river or something. And I'm not seeing that here. Every year it's hot. All right. Yep. There's another inlet right here. I call this, well, this used to look like a dog. It doesn't look like a dog anymore. Am I looking at the wrong one? Maybe I'm looking at the wrong one. There was one that looked like a dog. I thought it was that thing. It's been a long time since I've been looking at any of this. But yeah, there's all sorts of cut-throughs, canals. Look at these 3 in a row. Why did they happen? Why would they be so sharp? And you've got the water at the top of the plateau as well. You've even got a little farm there or village of some sort. Yeah, it would be nice to spend a month. If I had more, what I know now, I would have already done it in my first trip to the Richat structure. I would have driven down here. And the problem is, you know, you don't always want to pay for a truck. I mean, definitely now I know where to get the trucks from, but back then I didn't even know if the driver would be willing to go down here. Let's take a look at the country lines really quick. Exploration. Okay, so obviously we're still in Mauritania here. A lot of people I've met have family down in this area and they go down here. It's a lot greener, a lot cooler down here. We were checking this spot out and we were going into the desert here. What is it called? I think it was right there, right? Am I grabbing it? Did I get it? I think I got it right there. This is what started this whole video, was this thing. See ya, Gary. And I'm also got to go. I don't want to be talking more than a half hour at a time. I'm going to try to keep these shorter. So there you go. I failed to keep it short, but we got a lot done. I'm out of here, guys. Gary, I'm going to be, before I let you go, I'm just going to be deleting a couple of these chats of yours that I don't want people to have information on me. And maybe I'll clip this whole part out. There you go. Have a good one, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Thanks again. I just got to figure out how to shut this thing off. Oh, there we go. End stream. Bye-bye.